Welcome back to another Palm Wine Central podcast episode. I am one of your hosts, Uncle AK. Me, I got my co-host, Tutu, drinking water. How you doing today? How you feeling? Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. How are you?
I'm great. How are you? How's the week so far?
Long. Y'all know this week is long. Glad said this week is long. My throat is parched. I'm dehydrated. I'm just tired. I'm exhausted. Yeah.
She did just come back from a trip, so
It's just too much, y'all. Never mind. That's even TMI. Never mind. Continue. Move on.
Okay.
I've been chugging water since I got back. Chugging water just because I feel like I'm not hydrated enough, huh?
We'll come back to that in a sec. Just 1 second. Hannah, how you doing? Happy Tuesday. How you feeling?
happy Tuesday, y'all. Happy Tuesday. I'm good. Nothing much to report on this side. It was super nice yesterday outside. It was like 70 degrees. Today it's not as nice, but yesterday was fun. How are you, Uncle AK?
I'm great. Can't complain. Another day, another dollar. We praise the Lord for, waking us up. A lot of people did not see this day. So I am very rejoicing. Joy in my heart when I heard them say, let us go to the house of the Lord. Anyways, that's not what we had today. So, Tutu, you were saying that you are dehydrated. You were saying that it was a long weekend. I have a question. Why do people go party, for example, or go on vacations, right? And come back and go to work the exact following day? What's up with that? Why not give yourself a day to rest?
Okay, we've already had this conversation how many times? How long for how many years? My job don't respect what? Who? Me. So at this point, I had to go to work. We've already had this conversation before. Trust and believe, if I had the opportunity to sit there and say, let me go ahead and take off, I would have did it. But they don't respect who?
You.
Thank you.
Okay, what about you, Hannah? What's your own excuse?
I usually do take off the next day. I'll be honest. I usually do. It's every once in a while that I don't, but usually I'm taking off the next day.
Okay, just making sure, because for those who actually travel and come back and then just go to work the exact following day, I don't understand that chemistry. It don't make sense to me whatsoever. Like, give yourself some time to just relax, and then unwind before you, start winding back to get back into, into things. But anyways, that's just my own pinpoint for, start of this episode.
I'm starting to think that AK, Hannah, I don't know if you realize, AK is giving up behavior because, AK would like indirectly like shade you and be like, oh, I'm just asking a question. But then the question would be some type of, oh, why do people come to work the next day instead of just taking off?
I'm not cheating.
Vacation, for real.
AK don't go on vacation. That's why.
So asking other people when they go somewhere,
right?
But like
you don't. We need to know when you going on vacation next.
This I don't even know.
Find it very interesting.
Yeah, this I don't even know about. I mean, if you're going to indulge in it, right? I might as well ask you, those necessary questions. I'm just trying to learn here. So when I start doing it, I will not make these errors. I'm just saying, not to say that you guys are making errors, but yeah. But anyways, we're still at it. It's Women's History Month, y'all. Shout out to all the women out there.
And then you see, then even look at the shade. Then it went from shade, then went to we're doing Women's History Month. Can you imagine? Anyways, sorry,
Papa. Go ahead. Shade. Oh, is that throwing no shade? The shade is yet to come. Don't worry.
That was some type of transition that you did, though.
Let's fit. Isn't that Women's History Month? Is it not?
But you shaded the women on the podcast, and then you now said, "Oh, but it's Women's History."
I did not shade you guys. I promise. For the listeners and watchers, I did not shade you guys.
Don't worry. Father's Day is coming. Don't worry. Father's Day is coming. Men's Day. Don't they have Men's Days too? Men's Day is coming.
We don't have the whole month though.
Do they have a Man's Day? They have like men's mental health, but there's like a Man Day.
No, there's no Man's Day. We don't we don't have anything. We don't have anything. You guys have taken everything.
No, November 19th. International Men's Day.
November 19th is Men's Day?
Yeah, International Men's Day.
Oh, okay. International Men's. Okay.
That's correct. Your time is coming.
But why don't we have a whole month like you guys do?
Why do you need a month?
Because we are men.
You guys
Y'all
have
technically have June. Y'all have
out.
June, Father's Day. Father's Day is the month of June.
Listen to what you just said. Father's Day.
Is
What?
After I said, oh shit.
it? I thought
Father's
that was
Day.
pride.
I mean, just turn it to Father's Month. Just like how you have Mother's Day, you make it to Mother's Month. Simple.
That's not how it works.
Well, I'm sorry. You need to take it up with the big homie God because I don't know what to tell you. Maybe he could come up with a Men's Day or something, you know?
Just in America, by the way, because I feel like in other places, actually, when I was in South America, fun fact, they have a day where they celebrate like women and they celebrate men, right? And so on Women's Day, you get to like go out with your girls. You like usually pick a costume or an outfit, like a theme or something to dress up as. And it's like all the women out on the street, like, or like at the bars or whatever, like they're just out. There's like the only men that you see are really just like security or like bouncer, stuff like that. It was really fun. It was lit, good time. But then they also have a man version where I
See?
guess that would
Do
just
they
be
have that in Cameroon?
one man still.
What Cameroon got it? What Cameroon got to straight
Next
this
question.
to
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Hannah. Today is
Wow.
Women's History Month. Sorry.
No, no worries. All right. Well, I was gonna do our good sis, Jasmine Crockett, but then I thought, since I'm a person in the health field, we should look at Henrietta Lacks. Do y'all know her?
I thought she was gonna say I'm a person of color.
Well, I am, but I was talking about the health field.
Sorry, go ahead.
Why am I catching strays? It was
Sorry, you're right. It's Women's History. I mean,
we
sorry,
should
we're
be
supposed to be
together.
together. My bad.
Hello.
My bad.
Thank you,
Okay.
sisterhood. Anyway, do y'all know who Henrietta Lacks is?
Mm-mm.
I shall read about her. So Henrietta Lacks was a black tobacco farmer and mother of five whose cells changed.
Tobacco.
I know, I didn't know that part.
Interesting.
But she was a mother of five whose cells changed medicine forever without her even knowing it. She was born in Virginia in 1920 and she moved to Baltimore. She married, she raised a family until 1951 when she sought treatment at Johns Hopkins for cervical cancer. Doctors took her tumor cells without her consent, and those cells became called like HeLacs. They were the first immortal human cells that divided endlessly, right? So these HeLacs, these cells, it fueled the polio vaccine, it fueled cancer research, gene mapping, and even COVID vaccines. And it has been cited over 100,000 studies. She died at age 31, but her cells live on worldwide, generating billions while her family struggled for healthcare. Her story exposed ugly truths about race and consent in science, sparking ethics reforms and the Henrietta Lacks Foundation for Justice. Today, she's honored as an unwitting pioneer whose legacy demands we do better. So yeah, basically she had cancer. Her cells were used to fund like all this medical research. Her family didn't even know for the longest time while they themselves were like super poor, like not able to get their own health care. Meanwhile, these medical people were using her cells, creating all these vaccines, making billions of dollars. And I
That's
think,
crazy.
yeah,
Did they
just
get paid for it though? Like now, do they?
I think just recently they have like some access to like some of the money but it's like it's been going on for so long that how do you
That's
like,
crazy.
yeah, but yeah, they stole her cells and used it for medical research.
Dang.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know how to read it out loud apparently, but I also have some fun facts if y'all would like to know. So in 1920, the 19th Amendment basically allowed women to vote,
Vote.
but Black women could not vote until when? 1965, the Voting Rights Act, right? So disparities. Um, ooh, this one. So 3 years before Elvis Presley made his massive hit Hound Dog, the first song was actually recorded by a black singer named Willie Mae or Big Mama Thornton. And her song was called, what was it? Oh, and it doesn't say what her song was called. But anyway, her song was actually, oh, it was called Hound Dog. And then Elvis stole it.
Okay. Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Her name was Big Mama.
Hmm?
What was Big Mama?
Yeah. And then last one, the real Betty, y'all know who Betty Boop, like the character, is?
Uh-huh.
So the iconic character Betty Boop was heavily inspired by a black jazz singer from Harlem named Esther Jones, and she was known as Baby Esther. She performed with the signature boop, oop, a doop, I don't know, vocal style in the 1920s, which later was copied by white performers and animated by studios without her giving credit.
The ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard about my good sis Betty Boop.
Betty Boop, boop, boop.
Betty Boop. Thank you. That was wonderful.
Thank you.
I don't know none of those people.
Well.
But I definitely learned something new today.
Just like you. Never mind.
Don't even start.
His black card was revoked.
Don't even start.
That's why his black card was revoked.
You know what? Yeah, no problem. I'll get it back one of these days. But what do you mean?
I don't think so.
It's gone.
I don't think so.
I'll just buy it then. It's me trouble.
This cannot be bought.
Buying a black card is crazy.
You can't buy it.
Well, last week he tried small. It wasn't like giving back. It was like in the stages of like trying to be decided if he should even. Yeah.
Application denied.
You know what?
Ooh, application denied.
I'm not even arguing with you guys. I have my black diploma. It's hanging on the wall. You cannot take it down. So it's okay. People are allowed to forget, history sometimes. So yeah. But yeah, thank you, Madam Hannah. Let's move on gently. And thanks, Tutu, for the shade. I don't know why you think that I was throwing shade that you have to come back at me. Like, that's not what we are doing. We're just saying. But speaking of saying, let me ask you guys this. No, wait, before I ask you guys this, you guys saying, so fucking childish, man.
Oh, sorry. Okay, go ahead, bro. Okay.
You go ahead and take us into the next topic, because that person is from your favorite team, your favorite quarterback. So please let us know what's going on there.
Oh, Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Hey, Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, y'all. He's not my favorite quarterback, actually. He just happens to be part of my favorite team. But Dak Prescott was engaged to, what's her name? Something Ramos or whatever her name is. But she's like Mexican plus Italian plus one of them. Anyway, she's not that. Yeah, she ain't fam. Anyways, but so they got engaged and they were set to get married April 10th, actually. Right around the corner. They have 2 kids. Mind you, she just gave birth to another baby. They had 2 kids and they called off the wedding because she was not trying to sign that prenup. And now it's a whole big deal. And people are saying like, everybody's actually really kind of like agreeing with Dak, saying that like, good, he needs to go ahead and protect his assets. He needs to go ahead and protect his benefits and whatnot, because at the end of the day, like, why don't you want to sign the prenup and whatnot? Like, it just gives money hungry. You're being greedy, whatever the situation is. So she, I don't know if it's real or whatever, but she actually posted, I think today, like obviously, or the screenshot of the cancellation of the wedding was sent out to the guests. And so then she came back and she replied and she's like, we didn't cancel it for what you guys are thinking it is. Don't believe all the rumors of this and that. Like, girl, y'all, we didn't hear about y'all just until this whole entire prenup thing. So either way, it had to have been true, because if that's the case, if y'all was having issues, y'all would have been broke up, whatever. But the fact that like, I would say I agree with Dak in this situation because, girl, like, you have 2 kids. You already gonna get something off of it at this point. 2 kids. So as long as he decides to be in the kid's life, hey, I mean, what more? Obviously, we don't know what the actual reason is why y'all are breaking up, whatever. But if it's for the prenup, I agree. I think that he has every right to cancel and not be with her, because I feel like at this end of the day, if you cancel, if you break up, if you cancel, what is it, a proposal or a wedding, there's just not no getting back. Do y'all feel like there's no getting back?
It depends on the situation. I don't know. I don't feel like in most cases there's a chance.
Yeah, what's the situation?
Please, why not give us one situation?
You're supposed to get married literally in like 3 weeks, and then for whatever reason we now break up and there's an issue. If you call off, I don't care. I don't care what the situation.
I don't know.
Beyonce, if you decide to call off a wedding, we will never, ever, ever get back together again.
Like I said, not me.
No, that's me.
Not me. No.
So what are you calling it off for?
When you call off the wedding, does that mean the relationship is over too?
That's what I'm saying. If you call the wedding, yes, everything is over. You call the wedding.
Like, usually, yes. I guess I'm thinking, like, I'll be honest, I'm thinking of these like TV shows, Love is Blind, you know, stuff like that, like situation type things.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
If you call off a wedding, are you getting back with your person?
Oh, absolutely not. Like I said, I'm not doing it. I think I think for some people it's not like an end all thing. But
okay, are you getting back with your person?
It depends. That's what it depends, right? Like
on what?
On the situation at hand. For example,
you're grilling me, but you just said it depends.
Yeah, what's the situation?
But I'm about to tell you. It depends. Okay, so for example, this particular one, right? If I was in his shoes, for example, I would have asked her prior to engaging. I mean, prior to proposing to her, would you sign a prenup? Or at least take the temperature of the room. You know what I mean? Before doing that, take a temperature. But then, let's say, for example, she agreed, and then I proposed, and then now time for the wedding. As we plan the wedding, and she goes, no, I'm not going to sign it. Of course, we're going to call off the thing. And because, this is just me, because we have 2 kids, I'm definitely going to try to make it work. I'm not just going to walk away for the purpose of the kids. Number one, you know what I mean? I'm not just going to want to make a walk away, because at the end of the day, that's the mother of my kids. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm not saying that I got to do everything for her, whichever. No, I'm just saying that at the end of the day, she's the mother of the kids, and 9 out of 10 times she's going to really be around the kids more than I would, because I might probably be playing ball or doing something. You know what I mean? So I would try. But if your mind is just stuck on the fact that, oh, now you must sign that thing, then I will start having different thoughts in my mind, like, yo, why would you just sign it? Like, what really is the big deal? You know what I mean? I would try. I would not just walk away. But if your mentality is just solid fact that, oh man, you know, you don't want to sign it because you feel as though I don't have any grounds for asking you to sign that, then that's a whole different conversation. Yeah, I'm not just going to walk away like that. That's just me, though.
Yeah, I can't see a situation where I feel like I would stay, especially like if I caught it off or he caught it off. I don't know. Like right now, this version of Hannah, I can't see how we would resolve that, especially like after deposits have been paid. Like after, you know what I mean? Like after everything, we like and send out invitations. Like it's supposed to be next month, the happiest day. You know what I mean? I don't know. Well, not the happiest since she has 2 kids, but like the 3rd happiest day of her life. Like, I don't know. So,
yeah, no, we're going to have a lot.
That's a lot. Like,
you're complaining about sending out invitations? Let me ask a question. Well, I might probably jumping the gun here. Whose money are we using in the first place? Why are you so upset? Is it your money that you're using that you're upset?
It could be.
But it's also like, for me, I guess, like, I'm not gonna lie, I do have a little bit of ego, right? So if I claim you as my person, I sent invitations out to my to everybody that this is my person. We're about to like get married. And then now it's like, I don't want, oh, what happened? You know what I mean? I don't want people might be like, JK, y'all, cancel all the you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not the who paid for the invitations. It's just everybody knows Hannah's not getting married in a month like she was supposed to be. You know, it's like, there are other things to worry about, yes, right? But like there's just so many different emotions. I feel like I don't know how I would deal with them to get back with that person who hurt me, who, or like whatever the case is where we fell apart, to then again get back with them and then tell my family again that, yeah, the person that I sent y'all an invitation about and then we canceled, yeah, we're back together. You know what I mean? It just, I feel like I look foolish. And I know it's not about look, you know, it's about love, but like, I also don't want to look like I'm crazy.
So would you rather be wise than look crazy?
Wise about what?
Be wise
about my heart versus.
Yeah, be wise and strategic about the moves that you make. It's not really about your partner, it's about the moves.
Getting back after, okay, say, let's okay, so how would y'all feel about cheating? I just feel like if you call off the wedding, you just break, it's just no getting back. Not even, I'm not gonna say fuck the kids because kids are important, but at this point, fuck the kids because it's just like, that's why I feel like people are in the situations that they be stuck in the situations now because they be trying to do for the sake of the kids, and then it just become a repetitive cycle. Like
right.
It just,
the kids are gone.
Obviously you're always gonna be gel to that person for the rest of your life because you guys already have that bond. So go ahead and everybody just go their own separate ways whenever you guys figure out the best co-parenting way or the best way to go about to take care of the kids. But to work it out after we've already, no, because it's not going to be the same. It's not. It's just not going to be.
Now I know that either one of us has already walked away. It's different walking away in a relationship, but we said that we were going to commit ourselves to each other, and one of us, like, we chose to walk away from that. And so, like, I don't know. I just feel like that's hard to find trust again. Because what makes this time different, right? Like, what makes this time the time that we're actually gonna make it to the aisle? What's the time? Like,
let me ask you a question, and this is personal to you, right? Do you do every single thing you tell yourself that you do for yourself?
No.
50% of the time, do you do every single thing you've told yourself that you do to level up?
I would think.
50.
I mean, if it's 50, I'm like,
I think I'm at least halfway.
Right.
It's halfway, right? So with that mentality, take that and put that in the other one. What you don't expect of yourself, what you don't put so much priority on, you go and put that on somebody else, but not the same weight on yourself. That makes sense?
I'm not following.
The same way you beat up that situation, like, because, walked away because it's dirt. How many times have you walked away from something that you told yourself you do for yourself? How many times have you sat there on the couch and say, I was supposed to be doing that, and you don't do it, and you still sit there? How many times have you?
This is marriage.
No,
right?
This is the commitment we're talking about, though. Like,
but follow me real quick. We talk about commitment, right? You did not commit to your own self. Let's start there. Then yet alone to come and you're dealing with somebody else and you expect that you will commit there too.
So what's the point of getting married then? If I can't commit to myself, you can't commit to yourself fully.
That's where I'm going. You should be able to give grace. The same grace that you're supposed to extend to yourself, you're also supposed to extend to somebody. Now, what am I really trying to say? People are not perfect. You also have to give room for growth. Just because that in this particular moment, somebody does not see the prenup thing, for example, does not mean that in the next week, they're not going to see it. It does not mean that you cannot take.
Let's postpone the marriage, let's postpone the wedding then, or something.
Let's cancel it. To call off the wedding.
Right, so let's postpone it. You know what? Can we book let's move some things around. Let's change some. Like, it's okay to postpone, right? Like, we have some things we thought we were ready.
We're pushing it back.
Let's push it back, right? We thought we were ready, but we were not, right? I still love you. I'm not wanting to break up. I want to work this out, but let's push this thing back. That's different. That's so different from, you know what? I'm done. Let's just call this thing off. Call all the vendors, cancel. Like, what are you talking about? Commitment. You're saying you're really going to be okay. You just planned out this whole thing for the past year, and you're okay if your girl just, you know what? Actually, let's just cancel it. Call up, just cancel it, and then You're saying you give her the time of day 2 months later when she comes back. Actually, AK, I do want to get married to you. That's what you're saying?
If you're going to sign the prenup, that's what the agreement was about, right? You signing the prenup. So if you're going to, at the end of the day, you have to understand that it's me protecting my assets. I'm protecting my assets. So that means that my goal is for you to sign that prenup. So you've heard of the saying that you live to fight another day, or you don't win the battle. I mean, you lost the battle, but you won the war, or is it the other way around? You lost the war, but you won the battle. You know, it's that type of thing. Like you live and you maintain. You use the information you have right now to create a better tomorrow. So I know that, for example, she does not want to sign a prenup today, but is that a good enough reason for me to break off the relationship? I could cancel the engagement for sure, but is it a good enough reason for me to break up a relationship? I don't know. Maybe we need to have.
So then why ask her in the first place if it's like why even the prenup even come about if you're gonna give her grace? I'm so confused.
Because you can literally sit and have an idea that this person is like this person is going to sit with me when the time comes, because we've been going together for X, Y, and Z, and I understand her, and I use that assumption, and then I go and propose, and then now when it's the next thing, I hit you with that, and then you're like, no, right? That's my assumption, and I might have probably jumped the gun there and over-assumed, and that's my fault. You know what I mean? I'm not denying that. But at the same time, I cannot walk around like I have all the keys or I hold all the information. Sometimes it's step by step. You know what I mean? Step by step. Maybe him trying to go and acquire this large contract, maybe they had been having a conversation of, yeah, you know, I'm gonna need you to sign a prenup. And she was like, yeah. And then now when the time actually comes and she sees the bag, she's like, no. Who knows?
Question. Does your answer change for like if you'll take her back? Does it change for who breaks up with who? So like in this situation, like we're basically saying like they split because of the prenup. But like if she just broke up with him or she broke up with you, right? Cancel the wedding, and then later she comes back. Are you taking her back?
You're giving her grace?
If she breaks up with me, no.
So
she gets grace if you
right. I'm confused.
If what?
If she breaks
up with her,
then she gets grace.
Able to get grace. Yeah, she can get grace. But if she breaks up with you, no grace.
No. If I call off the wedding, does not mean that we break up, right? But if I went ahead and broke up with her, none of us need no grace. It's done. Go your way, I'll go my way.
Wait.
Now, if I come back and I try to, ask you to come back with me and you accept, you cannot blame me because you're your own human being. You have the power to say yes or no, and you chose yes. Now, when the tables are flipped, I have the power to say yes or no, and I will pick no. I don't know what you will pick. Whatever you pick is on you. But when you come to me, I will pick no because I'm not going backwards. I'm going forward. Yeah, it's power of choice, right? You have the choice to do what you want to do. So whatever you pick, that's your choice. Whatever I pick is my choice,
So final point for you, canceling a wedding does not equate to breaking up.
No, it does not equate to breaking up because again, to me, this is the thing, right? Marriage is just another thing this is my opinion. Marriage is just another thing that human being has to do to satisfy other human beings. That's my opinion. Two people can literally go to court and sign a wedding and live their lives happily ever. Two people can go to church and create the last years of weddings ever and separate the following day because of who knows what. You know what I mean? So again, it's how you want to look at it. It's what holds importance in your life.
I guess for me, there's a difference between postponing a wedding because we still have the intent of getting married versus, to me, I guess canceling a wedding feels final. It feels like we're not doing this. It's not going to work out. It just didn't work, but like postponing is like, maybe we don't have the finances right now, or maybe it's just not a good time. Maybe, whatever the myriad of excuse, whatever there is, right? But like, we still have the intent. It's just, we just can't do it right now. I don't know. There's just a different tone or different vibe to it, but Listen, once we start paying for stuff, I don't know. I don't have his money, so I'm looking at it from that lens too. Like financially, we just put so much into this thing, and you're just saying like
Is
cancel it,
it
but you be
is
mine.
is it better to cancel now and save yourself hundreds of millions, or proceed with it and lose hundreds of millions?
Like I said, I'm looking at it from my broke mind, my broke perspective, not him who has money, right? So I get what you're saying. You know, it. I think it is in the best interest of himself, but also I do think that relationship is done.
This shit should have been wrapped up since before he even proposed. That's just the whole point. Like you
They
just
really should have talked about it way longer.
you should have been having this conversation for, because why would y'all wait until literally the month
happened.
before you're supposed to get married for you to have this conversation about signing a prenup?
And if I'm not mistaken, you can do different types of things in the prenup. It's not just like you don't get any money point blank. Sometimes people have it like after so many years, you get a certain percent or da da da, but it still just protects the main person and their assets.
So the reason why I think that don't want to sign up, see, to me, I believe that the conversation was had. To me, I believe the conversation was had, because there's no way that you go buy that big of a rock without having such a conversation. Now, the issue comes with the stipulations in that prenup. What are the stipulations in that prenup that she probably was not comfortable with? Like, okay, I don't want that. I don't want this. And he probably went through tons of lawyers, negotiating and stuff like that. She was like, nah, I think I deserve more than what you're putting in there, But if it was really all about love, to me, I think that you should sign it, or you should never talk about it.
She was trying to be greedy because
yeah,
as of March 2026, 240 million added to the previous deal.
Dang.
Okay.
200 how much?
This hoe was being greedy as hell. 240 million.
Yeah, so that's great.
Added to his previous deal. Total of 269 million over 5 years.
That's what she was
constructed his contract in March 2026, converting 38.2 million into a bonus to create nearly 47 million in team cap space.
Yeah, she was being greedy.
See where greed gets y'all?
Yeah. So this is my thing, right? Let me ask you guys this question. If you were making $200 million in the next, for 4 years, you signed a 4-year contract for $200 million, and you're about to get married, and your husband was making $150,000 a year, you will not sign a prenup?
Yeah.
I would.
Millions?
Mm-hmm.
I would sign
a prenup, right?
Yeah.
You would tell him to sign a prenup, right?
I would tell him to.
So why do most women think that for a man to ask you, the woman, to sign a prenup, it's a taboo?
Because I think it's like, oh, you think I'm just after you because of your money? You should trust me. I love you. I think it's like almost like an insult, like, oh, you don't trust me type of thing, but it's not seen as the reverse. Because often I think that, like, I don't know, I don't know how many women usually make more than their men, but
But 9 times out of 10, for if you really think about it, all these athletes that be sitting here doing all this prenup nonsense, the way how they got these women, that's why they sitting here asking for the damn prenups. So now all of a sudden, because how did they meet these women?
Mm-hmm. Spending money.
Exactly, spending money on them. So of course they're gonna come back and be like, "Oh yeah, you need to sign this prenup." And it's only about maybe a handful of them that's actually like maybe they're college sweethearts or even high school sweethearts, where it's just like, "I don't need you to sign a prenup," or whatever situation is. But that's why they're so pressed to tell somebody to sign a prenup. When damn, are you actually surprised that these women are actually after your money? Because how did you book her? You probably saw her ass in the club or seen her or whatever, and you decided to just spray her with money and Birkins and Chanel's and whatnot. So what did you think was going to happen? She's going to be after your freaking money. Let's be for real.
True. Facts. Well said.
Don't come and cry to us now because you wasn't crying. We wasn't there with you when you were signing your $240 million contract. So don't come and cry to us now. At this point, if you want us to cry, give me a good 10 milli. 5 milli, even something. If you want me to cry with you, I can cry with you, but
pay up
something.
So yeah, I think she fumbled the bag.
Yeah, for sure, fumbled the bag, for sure. But she's still gonna be straight because she got 2 kids with the nigga. 2 at that. So
She'll be stripped for how long?
Right. Well, I mean, for at least 18. How old?
Yeah, for
At least 18 years.
I mean, she got a long way to go. She just gave birth to a newborn, so hey, she got some time.
At least 18.
That's wild. But yeah. Anyways, man. Anything else? That topic?
I mean, if I find me a baller, I will sign the prenup. Y'all can come find me. I will sign the prenup. Just, if you want to, if I give me a little baller, a little NBA baller, a football player, soccer player, I will sign the prenup. That is fine.
I'll sign it. I'll sign
Okay. well, you know what? Let's move on to the next topic. Okay. Woman refuses to move in unless her name is on the lease, but won't pay half the rent.
I was like, girl, what?
What kind of made, girl? It don't even make no sense. Why would you want your name to be on the lease and you are not contributed to anything of that? So why would your name
if it falls short, why would you want that? Yeah.
So we'll go to your own place. How about that? Just get your own place where that way your name can be all over. Even if you want to even put it up all over the apartment, you can even do it, Seth. You can just do that because it doesn't make any sense.
I think that's wild. I was like, if she's not even thinking ahead, because real talk, I was thinking like the first house in his name, right? Then when y'all get y'all real house, the next house, put that in her name because she gets the first homeowner buyer thing, whatever the credit is. Come on, think smart, girl. What do you mean? Just because your name is not on a lease. Get out of here. Get out. That means you can bounce whenever you need to.
She did not think this straight at all. Okay, if your name is not on the lease, whatever the situation, you don't want to pay no rent, whatever. Okay, you want to pay no rent. Your name is not on the lease. Okay.
It doesn't make sense.
Okay, let me ask you guys this then. Let's say, for example, you're married, right? And before you got married, your husband had a crib. You get married, you move in. Then now, do you require your name to be on the mortgage, the lease?
No, because I have my own place. Listen, I have my own place. So if we want to be doing battle of the house, battle of the cribs, we can do that. That's perfectly fine. When I always told myself, before I get married or whatever, and I end up having a house, that's fine. Because they always say, oh, the woman has to move into the man's house. That's fine. That is okay. My house will still be there though. So in case any guy wants to go ahead and do anything, that's perfectly fine. You want to kick me out? I can go back to my house. That is perfect. Because what? The nigga's not going to move into my house, is he? No. Guys don't do that. So therefore, that's fine. Don't put my name on that lease. It's okay. I have my own lease.
Guys don't do what? Move into women's homes?
Well, some of them do. But like the traditional way, I guess, to go about it would be, especially African men, go ahead. Actually, no, because some of these African men nowadays, they're a little sassy. They will, but the traditional African man, if you open your mouth and I tell this man to go move into my house, he gonna look at me like, girl, you crazy. Me, I should move into your house. Absolutely not. So, I mean, no. You don't put my name. So wait, it's about if you don't put my name on the lease. So like we're married, and we now buy a new house. Like, is this like our house now?
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't put my name on the lease.
That's a great question, actually, right? So when you guys are buying a house now, say for example, you don't put nothing, you don't put no money down. You put down payment. You don't put nothing down, and you are not expecting yourself to pay anything because you say it's the man's role to provide and protect and all that bullshit nonsense. Do you still want your name to be on that mortgage?
This is our family house.
This is your family house, and you are not providing anything, any support in the down payment and the monthly payments, nothing. Do you still want your name to be on that mortgage?
Yes, because I'm still helping out in the house.
I want it to be on there, but it's not.
I'm not to be on there, but it's not like forcing you to be like. I'm not forcing you to put me on there, but I would like for it because at the end of the day, I am also still helping out in the house to maintain the house. I mean, I could slide you a little $5 to put towards the down payment. Like I could
do $5. Oh my gosh, you're so
$5 is better than nothing.
No.
$5 is better than nothing. Did I lie?
No, it's not.
$5 is better than nothing. Okay. At least I gave something. Okay. A cool 50.
It would have his name and I. That's all you would give, a $5 for your down payment on the deed of the house and be like,
yeah,
I.
I'll give you like a cool little $50.
Okay, you might get ISA.
A little something. I feel like I would like my name to be, I think my name should be on there. My name should be on there. And yeah, especially with our family house where we're like gonna grow our kids and all that. Yeah, yeah.
Like I said, I feel like I want my name on there, but I'm not super pressed if it's not, because especially if we're trying to if we're gonna switch houses later. I haven't bought a house yet, tap into some discounts. But the next house, if we can't get any more discounts, and if this is our house, yeah, I would love my name to be on there. Because no, I might not be paying the rent, but like Tutu said, I'm helping, I'm doing other things, I'm paying other bills.
Right.
What if you're not paying other bills? What if you just, what if the guy is
I'm not talking.
Huh?
Let me just be quiet then. Let me just be quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not paying nothing.
I'm not paying anything.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead, big dog.
Would you allow yourself to get in that position where you don't pay nothing and somebody else just pays everything?
I really don't want to, because I don't want to feel like I can't say something in my own house. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel like when somebody pays for everything, then they're like, "Oh, do you pay for this?" No, I didn't think so. So
right.
Now I don't have a place in my own home. Even though you pay for it, but I decorated, I made this house a home. You know what I mean? I brought love into it, food into it. Okay, it might not be monetary stuff, but I made this place a home, and you're not about to talk to me crazy just because I don't pay the light bill.
Girl, that's how you end up getting allowances.
Say that again.
That's how you end up getting allowances.
How?
Yeah.
Things like that. When you are not paying for anything, men will sit here and be like, "Oh, this is your monthly allowance. This is how much you're allowed to. I'm gonna give you for the month or whatever." Don't give me no damn monthly allowance. For all of that, I might as well just go ahead and work myself and get my own money. I don't want nobody to sit there and tell me "Oh, what?" Dictate, and it says it shouldn't feel like a dictatorship. It should feel as if we're working together and stuff like that. It shouldn't be no type of disrespect. If you're paying the bills and you're paying everything, okay, you're paying everything, but I'm still doing my own pool. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be a situation where it's oh, because you're paying the mortgage and you're paying all the other stuff and whatnot.
And then I feel too, when I feel like there's a stigma when, okay, he's paying for everything. Now he can't do anything in the house. All of a sudden, now you can't do a single thing of laundry. You can't wash a single dish. Can't take out a single trash bag because, it's now it's the woman's job. She has to do everything. I don't know.
If you are working, right, you have a job that you go to or, whichever, then it shouldn't be solely your job. But if you are not working, what is your job?
I mean, yes, but also I'm not a maid too. You know what I'm saying? You can't ever wash a dish, ever. It's a Saturday. I just cleaned the whole house. You just had a snack, right? And you're gonna leave your plate in the sink. You can't just wash it because, oh, she doesn't have a job, so she needs to do it. That's the dynamic I don't like, because
I thought you brought love into the house, huh?
I do, but at the same time, this is a partnership. Can you not help out too? This is our house, right?
I get that, right?
This is why I don't want to do it, because I don't like feeling like.
I personally enjoy washing dishes and taking out trash and things like that. But I'm just saying that if you're gonna, for women who are gonna have the mentality of I don't want to work at all, but yet you want the help in the house. What sense that make from? You have all the time in the world to do those things like that. You know what?
So,
if the tables were turned around, you pay for everything. Please, by all means, the house will be clean top bottom. Go and put your dishes there. I'll wash them. See me trouble. What we talking about?
That might be you. That's not all men. I feel like if you told that to some men, they'd be on the couch all day playing video games. House would be a mess. Like nothing. Yeah, I don't know about that.
But they'll
You
go work.
different.
They'll go work, right? Like they will go work 100% and pay all those things, but they would not want to do all those other things, right? So, I mean, if you had your way, if you had it like that, you probably will even have a driver. You probably won't even driving yourself around.
See, I don't want all of that. For all that, I might as well just work.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I might as well just work because
I
I don't
just
want nobody to sit there and try to dictate what I can do or how to move about my own. Like, I just no.
I just feel like, especially when you start, I feel like it sounds good to be a stay-at-home, whatever, but especially when you start introducing kids and like they have different schedules, different naps. I don't know. I feel like it sounds like an easy job. Oh, you get to stay at home. You're just doing this. You're just taking care of the house. But I feel like it gets tiring after a bit. And if it's only on one person to do it and they're not getting help from their partner, like I just feel like it gets tiring for people.
Some of them stay-at-home moms be miserable. Some of them
Yeah.
they actually
Mhm.
do be miserable. Like they don't be doing nothing. Like they just.
They're around kids all day. They don't get any like adult
Mhm.
conversation, nothing to really stimulate their mind. Then their husband gets home and yeah, he's tired from work. He's like, all right, you got the kids.
Yeah.
And she's like, I've been with the kids all day. You can't just do, and he's like, well, I'm tired. You know what I mean? So it just creates this like, she wants a break because she's been doing this all day. And like, yes, you've been at work, but like, she still needs a break too from some of the things that she's been dealing with. So I just, not all the time, but I think sometimes, like when you start to get into those different dynamics, when one person solely isn't working at all, like, then keeping up with life becomes their job. And like just even the simple things get overlooked sometimes by their partner. That's all I'm trying to say. You can't ever take out the trash can because I'm at home and that's my job. You can't ever like do anything to just help out a little bit. Oh, you see that something is some type of way. You can't just clean it up real quick. Oh, no, she's got it. She's a stay-at-home mom. She can get it. You know what I'm saying? Like it just, I don't know. That's how I interpret it.
You did a car wash. The man got to take the car to go wash it. You want your tires changed. You want the oil change done. He got to do all of that. You want the lawn mow. The man got to do it. You want the snow shovel. The man got to do it. For example, take out the trash. All of that stuff. Those manly things. The man got to do that. But then the
You
woman
want
thing.
food, woman has to cook it. You
Okay.
You
want
want me to pop them kids out my vagina, my coochie? That's
yeah. You
something.
want like
That's a
so.
lot.
I hear what you're saying, but there are also things that
Popping
you
kids
can
out
do.
your coochie is a lot.
Pop what?
Popping
Woman,
Popping kids is not a lot.
I mean, it's a lot. I'm asking that, like the way you put it. You're saying it's a lot. Like,
Yeah, it is a lot because going through childbirth is a lot. Carrying kids for damn near almost 10 months is a lot. You got to do all these emotions and whatnot. Then you got the kids. Then the kids finally actually come into this world, and now you're dealing with this. While you're also dealing with postpartum, while you're also still trying to maintain and clean the house because you're a stay-at-home mom, and you're doing all of this. It's a lot. I'm doing a lot.
not getting sleep. Yeah,
Not getting sleep.
when the kids asleep because I'm doing all the work that I can't do when the kid is awake.
your responsibilities is a lot, huh?
His responsibilities not a lot.
Yeah, they're a lot. They're a lot. I mean,
Both have responsibilities.
the way I see responsibilities are things that you just have to do. You can't avoid them, right? You just have to do. So whether it's a lot or it's not a lot, to me, is what you have to do. So just keep a positive mindset at it. At all times, no matter what. I understand that things happen. You might be sad because of postpartum, because of this and the third, but it doesn't change the fact that that's still what you need to do. And you need to find, well, one, give yourself grace for one. Two, find safe spaces to, channel whatever that thing is to make you keep living this life, things like that. But to just say that always, some people create a problem ahead of time, then leave that problem before that problem even gets to happen, if that makes sense. Now, that's the part where I never seem to understand, but I guess. But childbirth is what you guys will still go through regardless of what. So start making peace with that. That's all.
Yes, but it's still hard.
Yeah, it's hard. Fucking is hard. Carrying a kid is hard.
That's life, Hannah. That's life. So we just have to go
C'est la
through
vie.
it.
Yeah, you just have to go with it. You know, you spend money that you worked hard for and cry about it. C'est la vie.
This actually brings us right into a really good topic. What do y'all think about push gifts? Like gifts that women get after giving birth. So like some women get like, I think there's one guy who said he paid his wife like $100,000 per kid or something like that. Another woman, she just got like a new Ferrari. What y'all think?
So go ahead, please.
Why I gotta go? It's cute and all. Like I be seeing that and I be like, oh, okay, that's nice. But I mean, I'm not like, I need like something extravagant or whatever. Like I just need, you know what a good push gift would be? Maybe like be a present dad.
That's what I said. I said support.
Be a present
If he
dad. Like
wakes up at
that'd be
3 o'clock,
the best
change
gift
that
ever.
diaper.
Yeah. I'm tired. I'm literally stressed. I feel like I am a terrible mom and I am going through all types of like, you hear that baby crying. You are, babe, don't worry about it. I got it. Like, do that. That's a perfect push gift.
I agree.
What the hell? What is the G Wagon is going to take care of the baby?
Hello. When can I go drive this thing when your baby needs to be fed and
The
changed?
purse, what is the purse gonna do? Like, it's cute. I be seeing it. I'm not a like, I think it's terrible because I be seeing the gifts and I be like, oh, okay, that's really nice. And maybe that's how they just want to
For
cherish.
them, it works.
Yeah, if it works for you, then it works for you. But I need you to like be
Also,
present. I need you to, yeah, be a dad.
because I don't want this car, but yet I'm changing all the diapers. I'm waking up all the time at the middle of the night. Like, I need help. I need help.
So you rather cry in a Camry or a Bentley?
A Camry.
I'd rather not be crying because my husband is taking care of the
Camry.
baby.
I will cry in that Camry.
I mean, sorry, you rather not cry in a Camry or cry in a Bentley?
I don't want to cry in a Bentley.
So you rather not
be happy.
Yeah.
I want to be happy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do not want to cry in that Bentley.
Yep. Push gifts, man. Push gifts. I don't know. My siblings kind of hate me right now because of this push gift topic, man. I went off on them, man. Like everyone's like, dude, you are so you don't have feelings. I'm like, sure, no problem. I hear you guys, you know, but at the end of the day, I'll still say this. Growing up, you're the person who is shouting push gifts. Your mama who pushed you out, I'm looking at her. She's struggling. You know, she's struggling. You've not helped her one bit. But now that you are doing your own, you want push gift. But the person that pushed you never help out one. You never make them feel nice at all, but you want to feel nice because you did it now. Okay, let's fast forward a little bit forward. Again, why is it that what God ordained you to do has become something now that I have to give you push gifts for, I guess? Well, you know, now understand it's a good gesture, no problem. But for those of you who actually are forcing and making it that it's supposed to be a mandatory thing, let me ask you this. You wake up, you take yourself on vacation for your birthday, for example. And no, Tutu, I'm not taking shots at you before you come at me. You go on vacation for your birthday. You save money for it and you took yourself there. You wanted a Birkin purse, for example. You saved money and you bought it. You want a kid. You cannot save money and get yourself a push gift for your own self? Please.
Why?
Why what? Why what?
I can.
Your whole life you've been saving money to do all these things for yourself.
I could get me a push gift. I can.
Mm-hmm. So
but have I already given myself a gift by pushing this child out?
Yeah.
So you're telling me that. So you're telling me that. In other words, you're telling me that that's my own gift too for pushing out.
My child, the child that I pushed out. That's an expensive ass gift. What you mean?
So wait, I'm asking you. You're telling me that it's a gift to me too.
The child that I pushed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your gift too. What you want a gift? You want a push gift? You too? What do you want, a dad gift, a push gift? I'm confused.
At the end of the day, the last time I checked, you didn't get pregnant by yourself, did you?
No.
Okay. So where's my own gift in this whole mix? You want to push gift so bad. Where's my own gift in this mix?
You can get a gift.
I know I can get one, but I'm asking to you, where's my own? If you're fussing about push gifts, I'm just asking, where's my own? What is my own?
That crying that you hear, that's the gift.
The fact that we made it out.
Me being here, me being alive is the gift. Me being able to go through that pregnancy and still be alive with no complications,
Yeah.
that's the gift. Because now, God forbid, something happens to me, and now you are a single father, then now what?
It was God ordained.
Ouch. Ouch. Maybe, maybe not.
How many times have you put yourself in harm's way in this lifetime? How many times?
I don't know.
Did you ever give yourself a gift for, I withstood that bad time, that trying time? Did you ever give yourself that gift?
Maybe not a gift, but like I have done things like, girl, it's been rough. We had a shopping spree and we took ourselves out to eat.
Oh,
So
with that sense, then you gave birth, you asked for a push gift. Why don't you also say, you know what, this man to also help me? You know, I did not lay down by myself to get this, to make this kid. This man helped me through this process while I was carrying. He was there walking with me, holding my hand, rubbing my feet, all of that stuff. Let me also at least get him a pen.
Where are you? Okay, if you were doing that, then okay, a push gift sounds would suffice. But if you're not sitting there doing all those stuff, then what are you getting the push gift for?
I'm going, you know, assuming that I was there. Same way as I'm assuming that, you know, you who's carrying the child, for example, was not smoking, was actually eating right, drinking the water that you're supposed to drink, and actually going for the checkups that you were supposed to go. I'm also assuming that.
yeah. I feel like push gifts aren't needed. Instead, I feel like everyone should do a baby moon. I don't know if they do that like in African culture, but usually it's like like a month or two before the baby arrives. Like they'll go like a little vacation. And it's just like a time for like the parents to like reconnect and just, I don't know. That way they show each other your appreciation.
I'm always down for a trip.
Listen.
Baby moon, honeymoon.
Vacation. Say less.
I think it's okay for people to just take trips without always putting titles to things, man. Like, let's not go. Let's go on vacation because man, we're working so hard this year, man. Like, bro, just go on fucking vacation, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Because you're going on vacation to celebrate something.
No.
Yes.
Just go take your ass. We don't always have to put labels to things.
You're going just like when you get married, you're going on your what? Honeymoon to celebrate, to commemorate your what? Your wedding. Just like if you're going on a baby moon, you're going to celebrate the fact that you're bringing new life into this world with your significant other. AK don't take vacations, y'all, so you have to excuse me.
What's a baby moon?
I just explained.
This is the first time actually of me hearing the word baby moon. Actually,
you literally go on vacation before the baby's supposed to come, and it gives you a time to like bond with your significant other before the baby comes. Like y'all just because as soon as the baby comes, y'all not gonna be having time to be taking trips and vacations and whatnot. So you go ahead and you just decompress. You just
now that's a fat lie. That's a fat lie in the book. That whole shit that where you have the baby, you cannot be taking trips. That's a fat lie in the book. Because you, the same way as you plan and you go on trips when the baby is not, you can still plan on go on trips when the baby's here.
You're not taking trips when the baby is first born, AK.
Yeah.
It takes a couple days. It's like even damn near like 6 months to a year.
With the baby
6 months to a year, you're not even supposed to be taking a child out.
Yeah. Why would you?
So what are you talking about? You can travel with the kid. You can.
Yeah, you can. If you want to, just put the kid in the car and drive off. I mean, go on. You don't got to fly with the kid. Just put the kid in after 6 months. Put the kid in there and you're gone. You take a trip to the next city or the next state right next to you. You know what I mean? You have a little fun and come back. You don't have to go a miles and miles away to feel like you went on vacation or what have you.
Well, maybe I do.
Well, maybe you do. Maybe you do. You know, then leave the baby home and go to the Jamaica trip by yourself. Just make sure
who?
With the dad.
No, I want to go with my man.
No,
a baby moon.
We don't have to do it right now. Let's wait for the baby to develop a little bit. But that's beside the point.
Isn't that what I just said? Next, go ahead. Just go ahead.
Baby moon, man, y'all come up with shit every single day, man.
That's been around.
Tracee Ellis Ross says marriage licenses should expire every 4 to 5 years, so you could decide if you want to renew.
Oh, we spoke about this at work.
It's always the old heads coming up with some new shit that the
You
new
give the
school
option
supposed
if
to
you
go
want
with.
to. After 4 years, you give the option if you want to continue it.
I guess what's the point of getting married? Or also, what's our vows then? To death do us, not even to death, till 4 years, 4 to 5 years, may us part potentially. Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
I just
What are we
think
doing
people
here?
just
What's
get
the point of getting married?
just the most dumbest things ever. Just
We
to
keep dating.
I feel like it's just a way out. Like you just it gives people a way to cheat. It gives people the way to just don't get married. Then just don't.
Can you imagine your relationship? Like, whoops, 3.5.
Like imagine like oh yeah, in 2 days my contract is up, so let me just go ahead and like that shit is just dumb. Like it's just so dumb. Just don't get married. If you have to do a contract in 4 years and this and that, it's just don't get married.
Person should say, while we're in this contract, we can trade players. Hey, Beyonce, let's switch
Like,
contracts for a bit, man. You know, let's go 2 year contract. Let's swap. That's crazy. That's the funniest shit ever.
contract. 4 years.
Funniest shit
What?
ever. 4 to 5 years. Has she ever been married before?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
But never got no kids. She said she don't want to have no kids. Nope, she don't want none of that.
that makes sense. They always say empty vessels make the loudest noise.
Just the rich auntie.
Anyways, good for her.
One, two, that says something about a young boy. What did she say?
Ooh,
Was it Tracee? She was just talking reckless a couple months ago too, saying something about dating a young nigga or something like that. I can't
Yeah, she
remember.
was saying that she's no more dating old guys, that she's dating only young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said something like that. I was like, she been talking a little reckless lately.
Cheryl Lee Ralph, her husband, they live in different states, don't live together, and they're married. They've been married for like 20 plus years. Would y'all do that? Would y'all get married and live in a different state or not live in the same house as your spouse?
It depends the stipulations of the agreement.
Right. Only if like
What are
okay,
the
we're about to move, right? We're about to move. He goes down. He already started his job, he scouts, whatever. And then like I come later with the kids or something. Like you know what I mean? Like
Oh,
very temporary.
no.
What?
We're
No,
all
that
down
happens.
together.
That has
We're
happened to my cousin and them. Like
together.
no, he went down. So for my cousin, her husband, they were moving from Columbus to Cincinnati. Sorry, I'm telling all their business, but they moved from Columbus to Cincinnati, and he had to start his job early. So like he had already found like where they're gonna live, got like the house situated, everything, got everything set up, and then yeah, she came down later with her and her daughter, and it was like a way smoother transition that way versus like them all being there at once. I don't know. It worked out for them. So I feel like in situations, but it was very short term. You know, I wouldn't want to do it long term. No, I want to be together. Because what's the point? I wouldn't even want my man to be like super travel-y. You know what I mean? Like away for like I don't want a military guy. No offense. I don't want like truck drive, just people who have to like travel a super lot. Sometimes it's okay, but like a lot, you're always on the road. I see you like the weekends. I'm not SZA. No, I want to see you throughout the week. So
I need to see my man all the time.
yes,
I'm not
Tuesday.
living in no
Yeah, I want to
different
see it. Yeah.
state. I'm not living. If you got to move, we're all moving. Cause then also not and not for like not saying your cousin because it worked. Obviously, it worked out for them. But then again, also there might be a situation where the one significant person leaves, and then now the other person is dealing with all the stress now because you're dealing with the kid, and it's just a lot. I'd rather us just all go together and we all figure it out as a unit. Because what are we? A unit. We're going together and we just knock it out. We can get through it. What we say for better or for worse. So if it's bad, we're gonna get through it together. We're not doing this. But like you said, everybody's circumstances is different. So whatever works for you works for you.
What if there are no kids involved? What
I
if
still want to go with you. If there's no kids, I mean that's even better. Then I could just hop on a plane and we going. But I still would want to be with you. Like
Like I don't like long distance. Like I want
Yeah,
you
like
here.
what do you need space for? We are married. What?
Also, that means then we're getting into the guy with the beard because you're trying to FaceTime me every freaking day just because you can't see me in person. Absolutely not. No.
What are we doing? Yeah,
No.
we're not.
I don't want to
No.
talk on the phone every day. I want to be, you know what I mean? Like it's something different, like texting out a funny story. It's like it's not even funny. Like if you were just here, I could just like tell you the funny story real quick. Audio, you know what I mean? These things are not the same as like being with your man. Like you know what I mean? It's just different. Be here, not a different state. F that.
Okay.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that's all I got. What else you guys got?
I think we covered a lot.
Oh, I was gonna say Kiki Palmer said, yeah, she doesn't want to live with a guy in the same house. Like, never. Have your own. I have my own.
I just don't get that. I read a book
What are we
though.
together for? What are we
Like,
roommates? Like what are like I don't understand what is the point then?
like their independence. Like, yeah, in this book, it was a married couple and they lived next. There was like the wife lived in like apartment A, there was apartment B, and the husband lived in apartment C. So they lived in the same little corner, but just with an apartment between them. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I can't do it.
Okay, would you live separately from your spouse?
No.
Because also, why are we paying double? Like,
Why?
we're supposed to consolidate. You can keep that other one. We can rent it out as an Airbnb, but like, why are we living separately? That's two rents, two electric bills, you know what I mean? That's two of everything.
That's just a lot. No necessary reason. I have to sit and wait a month or 2 months to get my back blown out. That not doing that. I'm just saying, we're being realistic. I'm not waiting 2 months to be doing all of that.
Yeah.
Am I in prison?
I know that leads to
jail?
cheating too.
Huh?
Like it leads to cheating. It just opens up
It
like
leads to cheating. It literally leads to cheating because you're in separate houses and whatnot, and then you're literally, oh hey babe, I'm about to go to bed. I'm on FaceTime. I'm on FaceTime with you, but babe, that's stupid. It's just dumb. Like, what's the point of that? Please don't piss me off. Next subject. I even brought up the subject. I'm even getting irritated.
I mean, I would think that at that point in time, if you're agreeing to do something like that, you're not too worried about falling asleep with that person on the phone. You know, you're not too worried about, all that. Yeah, all of that. Like, you're mature enough to go to withstand something like that. You're mature enough, You're
some
like,
people.
Call me immature then.
I'm gonna say some people. I feel like not everybody is.
yeah.
I'm not. No, I need to be in my man's skin.
I feel like I'm an out of sight, out of mind person. So if I don't see you, like you slowly start to,
Yeah.
drift from
Makes sense.
the line of sight.
Okay, now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you think about, most of the topics that we've covered. Would you want to do, marriage like it's a NBA career? Or, you just like for better, for worse, and you keep it moving? Or as a woman, would you refuse to move into a man's house unless your name is on the lease, but you wouldn't want to pay half the mortgage or half the rent? You think that's normal? Let us know in the comment section. And what was the other thing we talked about? What was the other thing we talked about?
Push gifts.
Yeah, push gifts. And if you're all for push gifts, let us know in the comment section. If you're not, let us know, what your reasoning is or what is not. And for other topics that, I'm forgetting now, yeah, let us know again in the comment sections, what you guys think. We'd love to hear your opinions. And for all of you who've been leaving comments on YouTube, all those idiots and all whatnot, we'd love for you to tell us why you think an idea does not work for you. Just don't go outright idiot or whatever it is that you type and keep it moving. Tell us what you think so that we can also judge your way of seeing things or, your mentality, stuff like that. Because I don't think it'll be fun for you if, that's done to you too. But keep it coming, keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? We love it. Smash the subscribe button down here somewhere if you're not subscribed for weekly notifications. And follow us on all streaming and social platforms at PWC Cast. Tutu is here, Henna's here. I'm Uncle AK with the PWC cast, and catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Bye.